Hello, Mr. President. I am a fourth-year Sustainable Agriculture and Food Systems major at the University of California, Davis. I am writing this letter as a concerned voter who helped to put you in office during the last presidential election. I have a grave concern about the final environmental impact statement for ConocoPhillips' Willow Project in Alaska's North Slope, and I am deeply saddened that you approved this project. This project's life-threatening impacts extend from the local indigenous people of Alaska to the global threat of climate change. I beg you to stop the Willow Project from continuing to move forward before its irreversible effects are too late. The Willow Project goes against everything you said in your climate agenda. Your support in this project makes your very own climate goals impossible to meet. Global climate scientists have been clear since the very beginning. To avoid the irreversible climate devastations that will result from overshooting 1.5 degrees of global warming, we must end all new investments in fossil fuel projects and immediately begin to phase out production, keeping as much as 40% of the fossil fuels from already developed fields in the ground. Approving any new fossil fuel infrastructure at this point is climate suicide. The Willow Project would emit 287 million metric tons of pollution over the next 30 years. That's the equivalent to annual emissions from 76 coal plants. That's 1/3 of all remaining U.S. coal plants. Extracting hundreds of millions of barrels of oil in Alaska would bake in higher temperatures in a region that's already warming 4 times faster than the rest of the world, at the exact time when humanity must begin urgently phasing out fossil fuels. In addition to accelerating irreversible climate change for the Arctic and the rest of the world, this project would also disproportionately affect the community of Nuiqsut, a predominantly Inupiaq village of about 500 people who are already suffering through extreme pollution from existing oil plants. Lastly, this project would threaten the delicate ecosystems and vital animal species native to the Western Arctic region. For example, this project would cross the migration path of the herd which Inupiaq families depend on to feed their families. There have already been reports of sick caribou that show correlation with population from oil and gas development. I stand in solidarity with the Alaskan natives who are working to protect their lands, water, and our climate future. And I strongly urge you to immediately cease and desist the Willow Project permit. The world is in a critical decade for delivering a secure, sustainable, and affordable energy system, a system you spoke about during your candidacy. Investments in clean electric and electrification, along with expanded and modernized grids, offer clear and cost-effective opportunities to cut emissions more rapidly. As the President of the United States, it's your job is to serve and protect all people, especially those who have not yet been born into this nation. I am begging you to please keep your word and use your position of power to cease and desist the Willow Project for not only my generation, but for those to come after me. Hopeless and scared, Quincy Gonzalez. Thank you.